Excited to have our AI editor on board. Let's make magic happen.
Welcome to the team. Let's elevate every frame together.
Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're looking at something quite interesting. India's new Fastag annual toll pass. Now, on the surface, it looks like a big win for convenience, maybe save you some money if you drive a lot.
Right, that's the initial pitch. But we want to dig a bit deeper today.
Go beyond the headlines.
Exactly. Look at the, let's say, strategic side of things. The economics, the policy underneath it all. Connect a few dots.
Okay, let's start with the basics then. What exactly is this annual pass?
So the prepaid toll system, specifically for private cars, Jeeps, vans. And it only works on national highways for now.
Got it. And the cost?
It's set at 3,000 rupees for the 2025-26 year. That covers you for one full year or for 200 toll trips.
Whichever comes first.
Whichever comes first, yeah.
Okay. And the appeal is pretty clear, isn't it? Smooth travel, less stopping at tolls, plus potentially big savings.
Definitely. Some calculations suggest, if you actually use all 200 trips, the cost per trip drops dramatically, like from maybe 70 or 80 rupees down to just 15 or 20.
Wow, that's a huge drop. That could save someone up to, 7,000 rupees a year?
Potentially, yes,
Yeah.
if they max out the trips. And people noticed.
How so?
Well, on launch day, August 15th, apparently around 1.4 lakh users signed up and activated the pass.
140,000 people on day one.
Yep. Pretty strong signal that people liked the sound of those benefits.
Okay, but this is the deep dive. So here's where it gets more complicated, right? Our sources are hinting this isn't just about making driving easier.
That's the core idea we're exploring. Is this pass actually designed, maybe subtly, to encourage more driving, more fuel use?
How would that work?
It comes down to basic economics, really. Price elasticity of demand. You make something significantly cheaper and a 70% discount on tolls is significant. People tend to use it more.
So cheaper tolls means more trips.
It's expected to increase what economists call vehicle miles traveled, or VMT, basically people driving more miles overall.
Right, VMT. And more VMT obviously means more fuel burned.
Exactly. And here's the crucial link. Fuel in India is taxed very heavily.
We're talking about that silent tax, aren't we?
Precisely. Often, taxes make up over half, maybe 50–55% of the price you pay at the pump.
That's huge.
It is. In the last fiscal year, FY 23-24, fuel taxes brought in something like 7.5 lakh crore rupees. That's over 90 billion US dollars.
So if this pass gets people driving more,
then they buy more fuel and the government collects more of that silent tax. It effectively widens the tax base without raising tax rates.
Okay. That also sheds some light on why petrol and diesel prices stay high, even when India gets discounted crude oil, like from Russia.
It's a big part of it, yes.
Yeah.
The actual cost of the fuel itself might be, say, around 45 rupees a liter, but the taxes push the pump price way up. Even with Russia becoming a major supplier, almost 38% of refinery feedstock, saving billions. Those savings don't really filter down to you at the pump.
They get absorbed elsewhere, maybe helping government finance it.
It seems that way. It suggests a kind of engineered dependence on fuel taxes for fiscal stability.
Interesting. And there's another angle too, isn't there? The immediate cash injection for the Highway Authority, NHAI.
Right. Think about it. 1.4 lakh users paying 3,000 upfront on day one.
That's quick math. 42 crore, just like that.
Exactly. 42 crore, about 5 million US dollars, straight into NHAI's pocket. It's non-refundable cash flow.
Which must be great for their planning and projects.
Absolutely. It gives them immediate, predictable funding. And notice the design. You pay up front. If you don't use all 200 trips, well, NHAI still has your money. The risk of underutilization shifts to you, the consumer.
Clever. Ensures revenue capture for them. They have big targets, right?
I do. Aiming for something like 1.3 lakh crore in total toll revenue by the financial year 2030. So, pulling this together, what does it really mean for your, let's call it, economic freedom when it comes to getting around?
Yeah, it creates a bit of a tension, doesn't it? On one hand, the government is investing in other things, upgrading railways, pushing electric vehicles with schemes like FAME2 and PM eDrive.
Right, supporting charging stations, aiming for tens of thousands more chargers soon.
But on the other hand, if you make driving your personal car significantly cheaper with this pass, doesn't that kind of slow down the shift towards public transport or EVs?
It potentially could, yeah. It makes the private car option more attractive financially, at least for toll costs.
So in the end, this Fasttag annual pass, it really is like a velvet rope, isn't it? Inviting you into this smoother, cheaper driving experience.
It is, but maybe it's also a bit of a golden cage. It subtly reinforces dependence on private vehicles and helps keep state revenues flowing through that not very transparent fuel tax system.
So for you listening now, what really stands out? How does a policy like this actually shape the choices you make about how you travel?
And maybe think about this. What if there was more transparency around fuel pricing? What if investments in real public transport choices in EV infrastructure were even faster? How might that change your sense of mobility freedom?